Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first episode of my favorite places in video games, where I talk about my favorite places in video games. I'm not really that creative with names, I guess. For today's episode I picked a place from one of my favorite games of all time, Metroid Prime. There are a lot of places worth talking about in the Metroid Prime trilogy. These games really understand how to create an amazing world that you want to explore. And there are at least 2 more places that I want to talk about on the show. But for now we will concentrate on only one. Phendrana Drifts from the first Prime game. Okay, before I can talk about the design of this area in detail, I have to mention the music here. The theme from the Phendrana Drifts might be my favorite song from any video game ever. I mean, just listen to it for a second. Music alone can change the mood of an area drastically, and this theme is doing a great job giving this place an amazing atmosphere. I remember when I entered Phendrana Drifts for the first time and just stood there for a while, watching the snow falling down from the sky while listening to this beautiful music. For a moment I completely forgot the world around me, and these kind of moments are the reason why I love Metroid Prime so much. But anyway, let's talk about the design of this place. It's a snowy area as you can see, but it's more than just a generic snow level. Why, you ask? Well, because it looks friggin' awesome, that's why. I mean, just look at this. It's damn beautiful, okay? It's just fucking amazing. Actually, that really is what makes this place so special to me. The beauty of it. Or more precisely, the emotions this place makes me feel because of its beauty. Maybe I'm just weird, but when I walk through the snow in Phendrana Drifts and watch these creatures flying around, they're flickerbats apparently, or when I jump around on these ruins, I feel calm, I feel relaxed and also slightly melancholic. Okay, I'm definitely weird, but I believe that I'm not the only one who feels such a deep emotional connection to this place. Or maybe I am, I don't really know, actually. So far this video only showed you parts of the first half of Phendrana Drifts, so let's take a look at the second. There's one big difference between the two, and that is the music. I think that the second theme of Phendrana Drifts isn't quite as good as the first, but it's still pretty great. But what I really love about the second half are the underwater sections. They look so amazing to me with this little fish swimming around and these crystals. Also I love these 2 fish that are frozen in this wall. I don't know, it's just a cool little detail. Also the second half of Phendrana Drifts has one of my favorite rooms in the game. I mean, just look at how awesome the ice on the walls look. How pretty this blue is. Or how there's a fish frozen in the wall. It's a big highlight for me every single time. I'm a simple man, okay? I guess I should also talk at least a little bit about some of the enemies in Phendrana Drifts. There are these small icebugs, for example. They kinda just walk around and that's all they do. They don't care about you even the slightest, these ignorant assholes. Or these big guys that are called she-guffs. I actually really like them, they just look really cool, especially because of their blue glowing eyes. And I also like how they absorb their normal shots and can only be hurt when you shoot a missile at their head, directly after they did the ice breath attack. But my favorite enemies of the whole area are probably these weird underwater creatures called gelsaps. They are composed of 2 halves that are connected by a link of electrical impulses. Their design is pretty simple, but I love their alien-like look. One of my favorite things about Metroid Prime is that it really makes you feel like you're on a different planet. And one big reason for that is the way the enemies are designed. The gelsaps are only one of the many creatures in the game that capture this alien-like look really well. And Phendrana Drifts is only one of the many places in the Metroid Prime series that make me feel like I'm not on planet Earth anymore. Probably the only reason why I like it more than most of the others is that it is a snow area, and I have a soft spot for them, especially for those that feel a bit more melancholic or dark. But there are still some locations from these games that I like even more, even one from the first Prime game. For now I don't really have anything more to say, so I have to think of a way to end this video. Oh, I know. We take a look at the best part of Phendrana Drifts.